Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So I'm back with another spoilers for FabFitFun, this time for summer 2025, and very excited. This came up, I keep forgetting, like it just comes up so fast. I feel like I just did the video and it's already time for spoilers. So very excited. All the spoilers were released earlier this week, so I'm going to go over all of them and as well as kind of give you my thoughts. There are a couple products that I have used, whether it's through FabFitFun or just on my own, so I do have some thoughts on some of the products. Give you my opinion on what I think I'm going to get, if I'm going to get any add-ons, as well as if I think this is a good box. Am I excited? So let's go ahead and get started. As a reminder, FabFitFun is a seasonal subscription box, so it does quarterly, and you can pay up front annually, and if you do, it is cheaper. It comes out to about $55 per box. You do have to pay all at once, and you can also do seasonally, which I believe is $69.99 or $70 each quarter, but you can skip and you don't have to pay it all up front, but you are paying an extra $60 over the course of the year. Now, even with the annual subscription, you can pause at any time. So if you get the spoilers and you're like, you know what, I'm not interested in this box, you can pause it and skip that that particular season or quarter. So you have that option as well, and then obviously you save money. But the biggest benefit of being an annual subscriber is that you make your selections 2 weeks before the seasonal subscribers. So the window opens, it closes, your box is packed. Sometimes I get my box before the seasonal subscribers have even made their selection. So that is really the biggest benefit. But you know, they do save some back for the seasonal, but I have heard that some of the most popular items are sold out rather quickly when the seasonal customization window opens. So I do have 5, as always. I have 5 free starter boxes. If you are interested, they're not any benefit to me. You do have to pay for shipping and handling, and you have to give your credit card information to FabFitFun. They will sign you up for a seasonal subscription, but once you get it shipped, like even before you receive it, you can just cancel your seasonal subscription. So that's usually what I recommend. And then if you decide to sign up, you can just reactivate it. But I don't know how much the shipping is, maybe like around $7, but it's not a full box, but it's like a starter box, and it varies. So sometimes the items are great, sometimes they're not. It's a really, but you only get one time. So if you've ever been a member or you've ever gotten a starter box, you can't get another. If you're interested, just send me an email. You can go to my website. You can do the contact us form there. Send me your name and your email, and I will submit it. I have 5 to give every quarter. So go ahead, and if you're interested in that, happy to give those out. So before we get started, let's talk about the customization windows. So the day before the customization window opens, there's add-ons. So just know, if you add anything to your cart, you don't necessarily have to check out. Once it's added to your cart and then your box closes, you have added on that item. So I've heard that people they thought they had to check out or do something. They just added it because they wanted to see, and then they didn't take it out of their cart, and they ended up purchasing it. So just know that's how it works. But it does say that, but a lot of people sometimes just don't read that portion. I've made that mistake myself. So the annual members window for add-ons is April 17th, which is a Thursday, and then the customization window, that's the one you really want to worry about, is Friday, April 18th, which is Good Friday. So I know my son doesn't have school that day, so I need to make sure I have my alarm set so that I do not forget. Now for seasonal subscribers, the add-ons are Thursday, May 1st, and then the customization window is going to be Friday, May 2nd. Now the customization window opens at 9 a.m. Pacific or 12 p.m. Eastern. So you want to make sure you get in there right when it opens if you want the best selection. If there's an item that's sold out, go over the course of the weekend. They are constantly adding things. Usually there's some throwbacks that get added over the course of the weekend, or maybe somebody changed their mind, they made selections, and that item or that shade of something you wanted is now available. So I always recommend going back in. I usually go, even though I go in like right at noon, I will usually go back in and check and see what if there's any like good throwbacks, because sometimes there are. Each customization also has additional add-on price. So I'll be talking about, they did release it this time, so there is the additional add-on price, which means if you like 3 things in customization number 1 and you can't decide, you can actually, usually, not every item can be added on, but usually most items can. You can make your selection and then add those 2 other items for $17. Now you can't like skip number 4 and get 2 and number 5. That's not how it works. A couple times they did have, 2 seasons ago, they did have the option to get a credit for if you didn't like an option, and I did that twice. Last season I didn't have that option, but I heard it was added on later in the customization window, but it wasn't active at noon when I went in. So they may or may not have it, so just keep that in mind. So again, always just go back. If you're not completely happy with your box, just go back in over the course of the weekend and see if you want to make any changes. Okay, so we're going to start with customization number 1, and the additional add-ons are going to be $17. And the first item is Glow Recipe Blackberry Retinol Blemish Serum, $48. Kopari Beauty Bright as Day Mineral Sheer SPF 50, $38. Show Me Your Mumu Sunseeker Tote plus $20 off at showmeyourmumu.com, a $68 value. Bushbalm Francesca Body and Bikini Hair Trimmer, $65. Slowtide Zoey Turkish Beach Towel, $50. Soul Angeles Gauzy Maxi Dress in various sizes, extra small to plus, $128. In the Roundhouse Sicily Stripe Serving Platter, $40. Year and Day Salt Cellar, $50. Innisfree Green Tea Enzyme Vitamin C Brightening Serum, $32. Air Spiral Sunglasses, $40. And then Air Callisto Sunglasses, $40. Okay, so this is customization number 1 is the last one they spoil. So this one was spoiled yesterday. And usually customization number 1 is the best one. This one was kind of, there really wasn't anything that was like, yes, I want that. Definitely not going to be doing any add-ons in here. The Glow Recipe is great, but I just don't have blemishes. Fortunately, I'm way past that in my life. The Kopari Beauty sunscreen is great. I love Kopari, but I just don't need anything. The tote is really cute, but I have a lot of totes, and it's a really, really big tote. If you're looking for like something like for a cruise or for summer, it's really, really cute. I just came back from a cruise and I have way too many totes. The beach towel's cute, but again, I usually just get the ones from like Five Below. The maxi dress is just not my style. I don't like flowy dresses like that just because it makes me look pregnant, and I don't like looking pregnant when I'm not pregnant. Serving platter's nice, but I'm one of those people that like everything to match. So Salt Cellar, I don't even know what I would use that for. The Innisfree is very good. I actually have used that. It's very, very good, but I don't need it. And then the sunglasses, sometimes they will pick up the sunglasses, but I really don't like those 2 styles. So what I'm looking at, and the one thing I didn't mention, was the body and bikini hair trimmer. That's probably what I'm going to pick up. I usually just borrow my husband's. So I'm sure he will be very thankful that if I have my own. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And you know, I figure like add-on price is $17. Yeah, I think that's a good value. Okay, customization number 2. The add-ons are going to be $15, and we're going to start with the First Aid Beauty After Shower Nourishing Body Oil, $36. NARS Afterglow Sensual Shine Lipstick in Breathless, High Gear, Voyeur, or Wild Ride, $32. Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm, $32. Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops, $32. Swell Bento Box, $35. African Botanics Stretch Mark Botanical Body Oil, $100. In the Roundhouse Sicily Stripe Set of 4 Dip Bowls, $50. Offline by Aerie Real Me Low Key Long Line Sports Bra, extra small to extra, extra large, $40. There's a Luxe Choice for plus an additional $20. The Augustinus Bader, the Eyebrow and Lash Enhancing Serum, $155. or the Glass House Company ribbed glasses set of 2, $79. Okay, so first let's start with the Luxe Choice. That is probably, I've read some reviews on that and I've never used it, but the reviews are very, very good. So if you are one that wants to try a lash serum, then that would be one I think it's worth picking up for the extra $20. Augustinus Bader is like one of the like high-end skincare brands. So now for there's 2 body oils. There's one from First Aid Beauty. That one is 6 ounces, so you're getting a lot, and it's $36. Now the African Botanic Stretch Mark botanical body oil is only like 3.4 ounces. So it's a lot smaller. So it's less, almost little more than half the size of the other one, but it's valued at $100. Personally, it depends on what your needs are. I would probably go for the Stretch Mark oil, just because I think it's, you know, you're getting into value. And if you not that I fortunately do not have stretch marks, but it's, there's going to be ingredients in there. And I looked at the ingredients, looked to be really good. The reviews seem to be very good. So I would probably go for that one. And I'm actually kind of considering that, though I do think I love First Aid Beauty. And I think if you're just looking for a nice body oil, then that's probably a good one too. And you're going to get almost double the amount. The NARS lipsticks are great. Don't need them. The cleansing balm from Glow Recipe is excellent. I might do that as an add-on, but I don't think I need. I need to see if I need any cleansing balm. I'm almost out of the one I have, but I think I have a backup, so I don't think I need any more. The Glow Recipe Pore Smooth Blur Drops, I don't like them. They pill on me, and they're not really good. Some people love them. It's one of those products that it works for some people and it doesn't work for some others. So I wouldn't either try it at Sephora, see if you can try it and see if it works for you. But for me, it pilled. And fortunately I got a 7-day sample from Sephora and it just didn't work for me. So I ended up I used it like 3 times and I gave the other 4 away. The dip bowls, same thing as I mentioned about the serving platter. The long line sports bra, no. And the rib glasses, again, same thing. So I think for me, I'm looking at the Stretch Mark body oil. Even though I don't have stretch marks, anything that's there to cure a problem, I feel like is probably a better body oil. So, but I also have gotten stuff from African Botanics in FabFitFun, and they're all excellent. So that is what I'm leaning towards. Okay, moving on to customization number 3. The add-ons are going to be $14. We're going to start with the Skincare Tools Cryothermal Recovery Mask, $60. Sansia 3-compartment sunglass holder, $52. Our Spare Change Ela Pearl Earrings, $60. Kopari Beauty Marine Clean Purifying Gel Cleanser, $29. Thrive Cosmetics Bigger Than Beauty Skincare Pout Hero Liquid Lip Treatment Balm in Vanilla Swirl, $26. Homesick Lemongrass Breeze Candle, $30. Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, 8 milliliter, $31. The Books digital offer, $35 towards any Books subscription. And a Luxe Choice for an additional $30. The Insert Here, Blowout Here, $72. So first of all, Luxe Choice, again, if you want, or you've been wanting one of those blowout, I got one in as a Luxe Choice in a past box, and I love it. It really good quality, works. I had gotten one on Amazon and it caught fire. So definitely you're not going to have that problem here. It's a name brand. It's good. So I think it's worth it if you have been wanting to get one. Those are great for blowing out your hair, and it's definitely worth it. The pearl earrings, I usually get the jewelry, but I've gotten the jewelry for so many boxes that I've kind of don't need any more jewelry. And I like those, but I don't think I'll wear them. These are the ones that are the Huggies. I just never take them off. So they're great. So I just kind of wear these, and those are cute, but I just, I don't see myself wearing them. So I probably am going to pass, because I need to stop buying earrings. But there could be pretty for a gift as well. The Kopari Beauty, again, love Kopari Beauty, and the gel cleanser, never used it, but I'm sure it's fantastic. Thrive Cosmetics, I believe that this one was curated and created for FabFitFun. I don't need any lip care, but it looks great, and I love Thrive Cosmetics. The candle, it sounds great, but I did get a candle one time, probably over a year ago from FabFitFun, and it was not good. It was not this brand. I looked it up. It was not this brand. So I love lemongrass, how it smells, but I'm just like hesitant to get another candle. And then the Juliet has a gun, not a perfume. That is one of my favorites, not a perfume. They go in the video. It's a perfume, but there's a reason why it's called not a perfume. I'm not going to get into it here. I love that scent. I love it. I have a big bottle. I have a 3.4 ounce bottle. I love it. It's great. This one is like a small one. It's not like, it's like a travel size, but it's actual bottle, but I'm not sure if it's like a spray or if it's like you go like that. So I'm not sure, like a dropper. I don't like those. That's my only concern is like, you know, if you're one like me and you only like a spray, because I don't even like rollerballs. But I love that scent. So like even for like the $14, totally worth it. I'm leaning towards the Cryo Mask though. Because I'm very puffy in the morning and I do kind of do the roller, and I could see myself like doing that in the morning, putting it on, and then while I'm sitting there, just kind of put it on my face for a little bit. And then it also can go, like, you can also do heat as well, which I don't think I would do heat as much, but especially when I do treatments on my face, you know, you ice so that you don't swell, and there you just, you know, especially if I'm doing like Botox or anything else, I have to like hold it like this kind of just goes like that. So that's what I'm leaning towards. So don't know, that's what I'm leaning towards. Okay, next up is customization number 4. These add-ons are only $10. So we'll start with the Set in Stones Shelly Anklet, $64. Thrive Cosmetics Infinity Waterproof Eyeliner in Lauren, which is black, $24. Fazit Ingrown Hair Bikini Patch 24 count, $36. Dr. Jart Cryo Rubber Face Mask Moisturizing with Hyaluronic Acid, $16. Innisfree Green Tea Caffeine Bright Eye Serum, $22. The Mason Rue Kid Digital Offer, $30. DP Hue Glossy Hair Glaze Sheer, $29. Isabella's Clearly After Bite Balm, $20. Lynn Hart Tooth Whitener Gel, $28, or the Basque SPF 30 Lotion, $22. Okay, I don't wear anklets. They bother me. I don't like them. You know, I just, no. Thrive Cosmetics, the eyeliner is fantastic. I have a left eyeliner, but it's a really good, it is waterproof, really good eyeliner. Bikini Patch, no. The Cryo Rubber Face Mask, no. The Innisfree Bright Eye Serum, yes, very good. I won't be getting it. I got the serum, the OC one in the last box, and I'm using it like every day and I love it. So I don't need that, and I still have a lot left, so I don't need that, but that's a really good one. The Mason Rue Kid Digital Offer, I have to look at that and see. I might be interested in that. I have a 9-year-old. Looks like it's more toddlers, but I have to see if they have anything for maybe my son, considering that. The After Bite Balm, no, don't need it, fortunately. Whitener Gel, that looks kind of cool. I could always use whiter teeth. Probably won't, just because I have a lot of whitener stuff and I just never use it. SPF, I have enough SPF because I just came back from a cruise and I didn't use nearly what I needed, but that is a good brand. And then, so what I am leaning toward is the DP Hue Glossy Hair Glaze. I love DP Hue. I am addicted to their apple cider vinegar hair rinse. I bought 8 during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. Yes, I bought 8 because I go through that, and 50% off was fantastic, and I use it, you know, I use it once a week. So I'm kind of looking for the hair glaze because I really like the brand, like their stuff, really has, I looked at it, has really good reviews. So that is what I am leaning towards for this. And then maybe I'll get the whitener gel. I don't know, probably not, but that's my second choice. Okay, customization number 5. Add-ons are going to be $10 as well. We'll start with the Swede Beauty Lash Lift Mascara, $30. First Aid Beauty Whole Body Deodorant Cream, $20. Kosas Mini Revealer Concealer in several different shades, $16. Geometry Vibe Check Fitness Towel, $20. Bathorium Konjac Walnut Shell Exfoliating Body Sponge, $22. A Luxe Choice of 14 with an additional $14. The Kosas Undressed Eyeshadow Palette, $40. Fraser Sterling Jelly Claw Clip, $24. Marlin Schiff Ariel Ring in gold or silver, $42. Beach Riot Straw Visor, $78, or the Pup Box, $50 off a 3-month prepaid Pup Box subscription. It's going to be $50 off a $96 subscription. Okay, the Swede Lash Lift Mascara is great. I love Swede Beauty, really great. It's a Swedish brand, really great. I love pretty much everything, and I really like that mascara. It's kind of more natural, so if you like one that's really thick, then you're probably not going to like that, but it's a really, really good mascara. Highly recommend it. The whole body deodorant cream, I never use those. The mini revealer concealer, my biggest problem with Kosas concealers is getting the shade. The shades were really, really yellow. And then also they went bad, which is probably a good that to get a mini because, you know, but I think that's a pass, to be honest, because you're really, unless you know your shade and then you got the shade. The fitness towel I'm interested in because I need to start working out again. I haven't worked out since January, so hopefully I'll start working out again. And I'm gonna need a new fitness towel. So I'm thinking about that because those are always good to have. And then the exfoliating body sponge. I love those types of sponges, great. I might even pick that up. The add-ons are only $10, so I might pick one up and add the other. The Kosas eyeshadow palette, when that palette came out, not good reviews. I think it's like 7 mattes, 1 shimmer. It's worth $40. I've seen it on sale. You have to pay an extra $14 for it. So you figure it's going to cost you like $24. I've seen it on sale for 50% off. And honestly, the reviews were just kind of blah. So for me, that's a pass. The Jelly Claw clip, I mean, if you need it, great. I've gotten clips of before in the boxes and they're fantastic. They're really good quality. The rings are cute, but I got 2 rings in like the last box or the one before, and I don't even think I've worn them once. The straw visor, cute, $78. It's cute, but $78, I don't think so. And then my dog doesn't, I have a great dog, but she doesn't really play with toys, so that would be lost on me. So I am leaning to getting the fitness towel and then probably the sponge as an add-on. Okay, and finally customization. And number 6, we have the Year and Day Ceramic Spoon Rest, $36. Our Spare Change Floral Cuff, $62. First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub, 10% AHA, Fresh Strawberry, $30. Olaplex number 4D Clean Volume Detox Dry Shampoo, $30. Earth Harbor Siren Silk Bio-Retinol Hydration Cream, $46. Parachute Home Makeup Towel Set of 2, $34. Array Not Today Gray, $45. Or a 4-month subscription to YNAB Digital Offer, $60. Okay, spoon rest, I have one, don't need another. The floral cuff is really pretty. If I wore bracelets, I would be interested in that. It's really pretty, but I know I'm not gonna wear it. The First Aid Beauty, by the way, the add-ons are $13. I think I forgot to mention that. The First Aid Beauty Body Scrub, Bump Eraser Body Scrub, fantastic. Really great for like, you know, bikini line, I have one. It's great, but I don't need another because I don't use it that often, but it's really, really, really good. The dry shampoo, I've never used Olaplex dry shampoo. I don't think I need another dry shampoo, but I've never used Olaplex dry shampoo, so I would think it's pretty good, but I haven't used it personally. I love Earth Harbor. I have used that cream in the past. It's really, really nice for a nighttime cream. Really, really nice. Very natural. It's like a natural type brand. I don't need it, but it's a really good brand, and I've used that, and I remember really liking it. The Parachute, the home makeup towel set, I always, you know, because I wear makeup all the time, so it's always nice. I'm maybe thinking about that. The Array Not to Go, I have gray, but I color my hair, I highlight, and it covers it, plus my hair is like light, but I have gray when I go in for my roots, but you know, that's only a 30-day, so I'd have to get at least another 1 or 2 add-ons to see if it worked. To me, I'm going to pass on that. And then the digital subscription, yeah, I'm going to pass on that as well. So I am kind of leaning towards the makeup set because I might get the body scrub, you know, and just use it as a regular body scrub, but I'm probably going to get the makeup set because this one, it's kind of, there's some really good products, but there's really nothing I need or really I know I'll use. So those are the 2 I'm thinking about, but I really don't know. Okay, there you have it. That is all the spoilers for FabFitFun Summer 2025. Again, customization opens for annual subscribers on Friday, April 18th, and on for seasonal subscribers Friday, May 2nd. Make sure you set your alarms for either 9 a.m. Pacific or 12 p.m. Eastern. And I think it's an okay box. There's definitely some good items in here. There's just a lot of things that I don't need, and I always say that. I do have a lot, so there's a lot of things I think are really good and I would be interested in picking up if I didn't have already. But I do think it's a good solid box. Number 6 is kind of the one that I'm like really don't know what I'm going to get. So maybe there'll be a good throwback. They didn't release any throwbacks this time. Sometimes they do, but if they do release any throwbacks, I will put it in the description box below with all the list of the items. So I put all the list in the description box below. You can go there, and I will also have it on my blog, on my website, shannonford.com. Just go there and I will have this link to this video as well. But all of these will be there as well. So I think it's solid. But, you know, definitely, you know, I'm somewhat excited about it, but there's nothing really like, oh, I'm going to get it for this. Like, usually there's like some one item that one item will make this box worth it. I'm not really seeing it in this one, but we'll see. Sometimes when I get it, it's just like, it changes my mind. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Are you getting this box? Are you skipping it? Are you excited? Are you not? Let me know in the comments below. With that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.